It is TNA turning point, but unfortunately for this pay-per-view, the turning point was after the opening match because we started off great and then it just went downhill from there. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling, here to review Turning Point 2005, TNA's last pay-per-view of the year. Quite a lot of build got into this pay-per-view. They were actually using songs and everything into their wee video packages. TNA were trying their best to impress during this pay-per-view, but I don't think it really worked. It was the Dudleys making their debut on pay-per-view. It just fell flat for me. I didn't like it. And I know the Dudleys competed last pay-per-view, but this was the Dudleys as a tag team, as a duo, 2-on-2.
Yep. And for me, the pay-per-view absolutely nosedived after the opening match, and there's any coincidence that Jeff Jarrett sucks, man. I'm not a fan of Jeff Jarrett. I think the tables match was an absolute disaster. And we had a celebrity match in there with two bums. Two guys for baseball.
Two celebrities, I had no idea who they are.
Like, at least when WCW whipped this out, like, you know, it was Dennis Rodman.
Are you really a celebrity, though? If we don't know who you are. Like, I'm not saying we know everybody, but... And I'm not... See if baseball... Maybe baseball's just not relevant. Let's be honest. There's certain sports where the number one person for that sport might not be a celebrity. Some sports just don't create celebrities.
Yeah, like baseball outside of America is nothing.
It might be popular in America, like, but I'd say baseball has got zero following outside of, like, America. At least people like the NFL and like basketball.
Yeah. Baseball, though.
Hockey's popular in countries as well. I mean, like, hockey... I mean, I know in Europe, like, a lot of teams like hockey. Canada like hockey. There's a lot of good places in the world that like hockey. Who gives a shit about baseball?
Not me.
Now, apparently these were two of the Baseball World Series champions, like, but I've never heard of them.
No, and obviously, you know, wrestling it is... We are in America here. But there's a lot of people that like wrestling outside America. And for me, I just don't like when they do stuff like this here. It happens today. They mention stuff like, here, man, we're in this part of America. And
yeah, but let's be honest. If they have a top player from a Super Bowl winning team, you're gonna hear them. If they've got the quarterback, you're gonna hear him. If they've got like the top NBA player, you're gonna know who it is. If they've got the world heavyweight boxing champion, you're gonna know who it is. I did not know who these guys were.
Yep, I probably know about two baseball players throughout history, man, in terms of name value.
Yeah,
so it wasn't one of these two, so let's get into the show.
Pre-show. The pre-show. The Naturals and Lance Hoyt defeat Buck Quarterman and Joe Doring and John Bolin, who was a 2004 gut check winner. So what a shite match.
Well, he didn't win this one, did he?
What a shite match on the pre-show. Opening match of the night, 6 sides of barbed wire match. It was Sabu. He defeated Abiz, who had Fowler, James Mitchell at ringside. Good match, barbed wire everywhere around the ring. Sick, Sabu flying into the barbed wire, real barbed wire, tearing his flesh, tearing his skin, tearing his clothes. Everything was tearing. Blood everywhere. Blood on people in the crowd. And then the finish, Sabu just like sandwiches Abiz between two table barbed wires and then just like sentons his ass on top of the table and beats Abiz 1, 2, 3.
The only problem with me for this match is it went on first. I feel like this show desperately needed this match to be a wee bit towards the end, but they were not going to set up the ring and dismantle it and then set it up again, were they?
Well, I don't think they need to set it up. Well, I suppose... yeah, you're right. Then
I'll tell you what, though. When TNA ended on Saturday there...
But the pre-show match... Maybe that was taped. Pre-show match could have been taped.
Yeah, this match took place as soon as they finished the segment on Impact.
So yeah, there you go, buddy.
A good match. Great way to kick off the show.
Great way to kick off the show. But like I said, it did go downhill for here. We go straight to the backstage area. Jeff Jarrett's on his phone trying to contact TNA management.
This gimmick fucking sucks. I'm sorry. I've had it with Jeff Jarrett.
He's like the biggest fucking Karen you can get. Can I speak to your
Hey, Manny,
manager,
fucking
please? Honestly.
Carrying off fucking angle, man.
Then we get Shane Douglas with the 4 Live crew. They talk about their match tonight against Team Canada. Tag team match, Austin Aries and Matt Bentley defeating Alex Shelley and Roderick Strong.
Jobbers.
Yeah, nothing exciting here. Shane Douglas had an interview with Monty Brown. He talked about his match with Christian Cage. You know,
Bob the Builder action figure.
it was more like a doll, to be fair.
Doll, cuddly toy, whatever.
Wasn't great. He said Christian wasn't going to take his step or take his spot. He wasn't going to step in front of him. Someone might give him.
Period.
Someone might give Christian his spot, but he's not going to take it from Monty Brown. Does it really matter? If someone gives Monty Brown's spot away, or if Christian takes it from Monty Brown directly, he's not got it.
And then to make this worse, right? Jeff Jarrett comes in and talks about the championship committee again.
In management.
What the fuck are we doing?
I just don't get it. I don't get it.
I think if there's one person that should be in multiple segments tonight, it's like Christian or something. Not Jeff Jarrett.
But Monty Brown doesn't listen to Jarrett, and I don't blame Monty Brown. Nobody really wants to listen to Jarrett. Monty Brown leaves.
They want to handpick someone, Monty, and then, they're talking about 2006, the championship committee. What? Come on, Jeff, change the body tune, man, or else I'll be tuning it.
Yeah, and then Jarrett was talking with Team Canada, talking as well about how they're not idiots like Monty Brown because they know about TNA management.
We're not black.
Just drop the whole TNA management shite, really. Then we got Raven. Now, Larry Zbyszko said that he was obviously going to put Raven through hell. Now, I just don't understand how he goes from a 3-on-1 House of Fun match to a 1-on-1 match against Chris Kanyon, who was called Chris K tonight.
Chris K?
I mean, surely they could have done something better than this, or make this a stipulation match. I mean, why would he go for
Chris K wins, he gets the bum, yeah.
Why does he go for a 3-on-1 handicap match and a House of Fun match to this? Yeah, I just don't get it.
I don't get it, and it's not like he's brought in.
This is not a step up, is it?
It's not like it's a match. Yeah, it's not like it's a barbed wire match against a Biz here, or like a 7-footer. I mean, it's Chris Kanyon.
Yeah, but anyway.
Like, realistically, is Chris Kanyon held in higher regard than PJ Polaco at this point?
Possibly. Raven wins. Larry Zbyszko wants him to sign the contract. Raven does not sign the contract.
Fuck you, Zbyszko.
Raven swipes and almost connect. I think he did slap Larry Zbyszko. Then Zbyszko tried to punch Raven, and Larry Zbyszko was getting heated here, and Larry Zbyszko wanted to fight Raven. And that's probably the thing I'm looking forward to, the thing I'm most interested right now in TNA, the whole Zbyszko-Raven feud.
And it just shouldn't be, but it is. And this match delivered for me.
Raven Zbyszko
segment delivered.
Raven Zbyszko should have main evented, in my opinion. But that didn't happen.
Yeah, like we talk about TNA, man. Like Raven's the only guy truly to get shafted.
Yeah, I don't know why Jeff Jarrett's bitching like a fucking like a Karen, because he's the champ. He keeps getting rematches. He keeps getting away with murder, with people coming out and helping him defend his title and winning back his title. Raven's the guy that's getting shafted up the ass harder than Kanyon here. So, I mean, I just don't really understand
better than Kanyon.
If anyone should be complaining and bitching about TNA management, it should be Raven. What about me? What about Raven? But nah, Raven doesn't bitch. He just gets on with it. Next match, it was Team Canada taking on the 4 Live crew. Just a bit of a garbage match here, let's be honest. Team Canada are a bunch of bums. I don't care who's in Team Canada right now.
This is 23 tonight.
They've got nothing. They've got nothing. Bobby Roode at this point, bum. Petey Williams at this point, has a cool finisher, but bum. Darren Young, or what's he called? Eddie Young, or no, what's the guy?
I have no idea. I can't remember his name.
The guy that was he joined WWE. Triple H liked him. Is it Darren Young?
Eric Young.
Eric Young, bum. The other guy, I think he's called Cue Ball or something, or Ace, or some shit like bum.
The black's behind the white.
Scott D'Amore, bum. Team Canada, bums. And they defeated 4 bums in the 4 Live crew. Conan smashing Kip James over the head with a chair. At first I thought it was accidental, but then I realised, no, he's trash talking him, it's real. Then he cracks Road Dogg over the head, and he tries to hug R-Truth, and R-Truth's just looking on. He's like, what the hell is this?
Little Jimmy.
So yeah, I think R-Truth here was a wee bit confused. Ron Killings had no idea what was going on.
I'm glad this crew, 4 live crew, is now going to be the 2 live crew.
Yeah, so Conan left. I don't know if Conan's now walking out here. Is he done with TNA? Who knows? Ron Killings just stood in the ring with a shocked look on his face, and the crowd chanted for the New Age Outlaws. So, looks like we're going to get VKM.
Absolutely. What is it with TNA and these names? I mean, at least with the Dudley, Team 3D, but Brother Ray, Brother Devon.
Team 3D's a great name, I think.
Voodoo Kin Mafia.
I mean, that's probably the... I don't think you could come up with a better name than that. Obviously, you could have done something lame, like Dudley Bros or something, but fuck that. I mean...
Dudley, Hermanos? Los Hermanos. No, but see Voodoo Kin Mafia? Oh, it's a dig at Vince McMahon. It's his initials. What?
But it doesn't even make any sense.
Oh, we're getting his initials on TNA fucking in front of 3 people in the Impact Zone. What?
What is this today?
No, at least with FTR, it's like, fuck, I mean, that's pish too, but that, to me, is better than this one.
Yeah. Anyway, let's go. Next match, it was... Well, first of all, we got an interview with Shane Douglas and Diamonds in the Rough, talking about...
Awful.
The media attention that they brought to TNA.
Brought the media attention to TNA.
Diamond and Ruffs they don't bring any media attention. Let's be honest.
I thought Jeff Jarrett was going to fucking jump in.
There's no diamonds in this rough. 6-man tag match: Chris Sabin, Sonjay Dutt, and Dale Tolberg, who is the I guess he's a celebrity here. Dale Torberg. Google him. What's his followers like? See what's he got?
I will tell you right now.
Let's have a wee quick Google here on Dale.
Let's talk about Bobby Heenan first, though.
No, let's talk... Bobby Heenan looking...
What's his name? Dale?
Torberg. Torborg. Yeah, Bobby the Heenan here, looking very slim. Not looking great.
He's 51.
I don't give a shit what age he is, but what's he doing? Like, what's his numbers? Instagram, is he...
He's an American baseball trainer? He was in WCW as well?
What's his follower count?
Yeah, but does that not just show you, though? That
Never heard him.
It doesn't even sound like he was fucking in baseball. I'll tell you right now. Dale Torberg, drum roll please. This is him. Oh, he's got it on private.
What's his Twitter then? Or his X?
For fuck's sake, his Twitter.
Normally, if someone has their Instagram followers on private, they've probably got none.
No, point is, this guy fucking sucks, man. It just feels like... Nah, I don't know where he is. He's not on Twitter.
His Twitter doesn't even pop up. Look, this guy's not a real celebrity. They win the match. Sonjay Dutt hits his, superstar spinning...
No, see, you type the guy's name in, right, and it comes up that he's a professional wrestler before he's in a baseball. That's when you know you have a fucking issue.
Yeah, because, look at, for example, Rob Gronkowski won a Battle Royal. Do you think he's going to come up professional wrestler before...
Well, fun fact, he returned in TNA in February.
Good for him.
There he is. That's what he looked like in WCW Super Brawl. This guy does baseball.
Fair play to him, but I've never heard of the guy, so... Yeah, the team with the celebrity win. Good for them. Then we get an interview with Douglas and Christian Cage, talking about the match coming up next with Monty Brown. Then it's a contenders match. Captain Charisma, Christian Cage, defeated the alpha male Monty Brown. And I got to be honest here, Christian's first pay-per-view match in TNA didn't really do much for me.
Fell flat, didn't it? It fell super flat, just like a lot of this show. And yeah, I don't know. I thought these styles would have meshed well, but they didn't. Christian just looking like shite. And who would have thought it peaked tonight with Monty Brown with fucking Bob the Builder? Like Christian, I'm not rating this attire. It's like a bit of a blacky dark green with the pink.
Olive green
with the pink. What the? That's almost worse than what he wore a couple of weeks ago. The brown pajama top.
Aye, just not a good match here for Christian Cage. Then we got an interview with Shane Douglas and Team 3D. They said that they might not have been here in TNA in the last couple of weeks, but they've been representing TNA in Japan, where apparently they won the Real World Tag League tournament.
No one cares, right?
I mean, did Dave Meltzer give them 5 stars? I don't know, but they're back tonight in TNA. I get it, when they're signed with TNA, they probably signed a deal to be allowed to do all these other promotions and whatnot, But you would think that just their initial first run or the first few months that they would be pushing the Dudleys non-stop and that the Dudleys would be the forefront of TNA. I mean, they were there in TNA for 2 weeks and basically got written out for 3 weeks after that attack and the whole funeral thing. I don't know.
It's weird. No, you've got Team 3D, Christian, etc. hyping up TNA. Oh, this is the biggest company, the best up-and-coming company. NWA,
see you in 3 weeks. I'm going to Japan.
But yeah, it's that prestigious. We're going to Japan to fulfill our pish contracts. Come on, man.
Then we get the match, and it just wasn't that good. Titles weren't on the line. I mean, what the fuck? How can this...
What is it with Jeff Jarrett and his group of fucking buddies, man, that just need to hold everything hostage?
I don't get it. I mean, why not? If they don't want them to lose the belts, why not just have them beat the Dudleys?
Yeah. But awful. It went for the style of, here, anytime there's going to be a move through a table, we'll move the table.
And it was 2-0 to the Dudleys. Now, you could argue maybe this will give the Dudleys reason to get a shot. This might validate them being number one contenders going forward.
But let's be. I mean,
the Naturals, Diamonds in the Rough, and that's where I kind of draw the line. 3 live crew.
2 live crew.
2 live crew.
Right, I tell you, no, the Dudleys.
Team Canada.
The Dudleys need the belts, man. There's no reason for these pricks to still have the fucking belts, and the Dudleys have been here for 2 months.
Dudleys beat them. Title's not on the line. Will the Dudleys get a title shot? We'll find out, I guess. Up next with the X Division match, Samoa Joe versus AJ Styles. I thought this was the best match of the night outside of the Sabu Abyss match. I mean, the Sabu Abyss match, just for the spectacle alone, barbed wire match, it's always going to be the best. But in terms of wrestling, this was the best wrestling match of the night. Online World of Wrestling said this was a surefire match of the year contender that fans have come to expect from these 2 stars. It was a good match. I don't know if it was match of the year contender. I mean, there was a lot of good matches in 2005, so I'm not going to say this is a match of the year contender.
I'll tell you what, though, Mike Tenay almost ruined this match with his commentary. Oh, what a kicks! We're going to need body bags. I mean, come on, sort it, Tenay. And Don West just sits there and accepts it.
Yeah, so AJ Styles goes for the spinal tap at the end. Joe pushes the ref into the ropes. AJ jumps off the ropes, manages to get behind Joe, rolls Joe through. Looks like he's going to get the 2 count, but then Joe, not sportsmanlike, pulls on the tights, gets AJ into his clutch, the Kukita clutch, more specifically, and then AJ just his bottom lips busted open and he passes out.
I don't understand the gimmick though of Joe not following the code. Like, we understand he's not following the code. He literally fucking killed Daniels a month ago. Why are they making a big deal of it like a month later? He's pulled the tights.
AJ Styles had to get multiple stitches backstage, so I'm sure he'll be alright though. Or maybe someone for the gay community could kiss it better.
The gay community?
I don't know. Joe helps AJ up after the match. Don West is like, oh, Samoa Joe, he's such a good guy. And you just knew Samoa Joe was going to hit him here with the belt. But yep. Don West is acting like a fucking idiot, pretending like he can't see this coming. It's like, come on, Don West, you know it's coming. I mean, Samoa Joe is getting the belt ready to whack AJ with, and Don West is still rambling on shite about, oh, this Samoa Joe, he's changed.
He's the best buddies,
He's
man.
A good guy.
He's going to wash that towel, man.
He values the code of the X Division. I mean, no, he doesn't, right? He was clearly going to hit AJ with the belt here. Then he does. He gets a couple of cheers, but before he can do anything, Daniels runs in to try and make a save. Daniels gets some offense in, but then Joe just hits a headbutt and it takes Daniels out the game. But before Joe can, I don't know, punish Daniels or take out AJ, security get in the ring and break things up. So, not really.
Daniels looking incredibly weak.
Not really a save, so to speak, for Christopher Daniels. But I guess it
was an auto save with the file corrupting. That's what it was.
I mean, he bought AJ time for security to make the real save, I guess. So.
He went to make a save, and there was no ink ribbons left.
Yeah, and then we move into the main event. NWA World Title on the line. Jeff Jarrett versus RHYNO. And I wanted RHYNO to win, but did it happen? Did it? Hell no. Jeff Jarrett, of course, remains champion. We had that nice wee spear spot with the table propped up against the entrance ramp. And this was pretty cool, but the only bad thing is the table didn't break. The table kind of just fell away with impact, so that kind of sucked. Jeff Jarrett kind of went down the ramp. Team Canada came out, attacked RHYNO. They threw him down the ramp. They carried Jeff Jarrett into the ring.
It felt like all of Canada, to be honest, to help Jarrett.
The referee decided halfway through the match, even though it's no DQ, that he was going to decide that both men need to get in the ring by 10 or it's over. It's like, what the fuck? Why is he making up rules?
This is amateurish.
Mid-match. It just made no sense to me. RHYNO at the count of 9 he's still backstage. He's still down the ramp. And then the ref says 9 and all of a sudden RHYNO runs full John Cena speed, dives into the ring, saves the 10 count, starts attacking Jeff Jarrett. There's about 20 members of Team Canada out here, but RHYNO's killing them all. He hits a gore. Jeff Jarrett unfortunately kicks out. Jackie Gator comes out. She gets involved. Don't know what for. Slaps Jeff Jarrett. She gets escorted away. Do we even care? Do we even know why she's here? Is there any explanation? No, she's just randomly coming out. You'd think that heading into the big pay-per-view main event, we would know the reason why she's getting involved, but we don't. Then RHYNO goes for the pile. He gets hit with the guitar, but still manages to kick out of that. Kicks out of the stroke, so he's kicking out all these big moves here. And then he goes for a pile driver off the top rope through to chairs, but unfortunately, Scott D'Amore comes out with the hockey stick, smacks RHYNO on the back. This allows Jeff Jarrett to hit a top rope stroke through the chairs. 1, 2, 3. I almost had a stroke having to watch Jeff Jarrett win another match and retain his title. And that's how the show finished, with Jeff Jarrett and Scott D'Amore celebrating. But no, the lights go out. TNA is complaining about technical difficulties, and it's TNA, so it very well could have been technical difficulties.
This happens sometimes, guys.
He wants the management to feed him on what's happening here. Clue me in, boss, on what is going down. We then see a scorpion appear on the Titantron.
Don, that's a scorpion!
And he starts freaking out. He's like, oh, it's a scorpion! We know who that associates with that! There's only one guy that associates with the scorpion! And then the lights are still out, and then the spotlight pans to the middle of the ring. There's a steel chair there with a cloak and a boots and a bat just propped against the chair. Jeff Jarrett turns around, he looks at it, picks up the bat, and then the commentary team sell the fact that, is this what they mean by a new face in TNA in 2006? And the show goes off the air with the hint that Sting is retiring, I guess. That's what I got from it.
Yeah.
Normally when you leave your boots in the ring, it's a sign of retirement.
It's a new face. Well, if he's retiring and it's like 50-year-old Sting, is it really a new face? Like, what are we doing here? I just can't believe that the pay-per-view ended with his clothes.
Yeah, so Sting's clothes are in the ring. We don't get Sting, we don't get the Stinger. We just get a couple of pairs of boots, well, one pair of boots and a bat and a cloak that could belong to Sting or The Undertaker or some random golf.
You know what? The correct thing to do here was, see when RHYNO ran in and got in at 9? He should have ran off the ropes, bounced back, gore, 1, 2, 3, RHYNO's your new fucking champion. That's what should have happened.
End the show.
No, that's what should have happened. Because the crowd were a fucking pot. I mean, I thought it was going to end like that, and I was about to rant and rave. And he actually got back in the ring. I mean, Jeff Jarrett's reign gets compared to Triple H's. I have never seen Triple H retain a title with so much fucking help than what this guy gets.
And at least Triple H was putting on good matches, man. What's Jeff Jarrett doing? I mean, honestly, Jeff Jarrett and Team Canada is supposed to be compared to Evolution. No, what fucking planet?
Like this match, right? I know Jackie Gator slapped Jarrett, right? But this match was essentially 7-on-1.
Yeah. And RHYNO's had lots of help. He's had lots of friends, but tonight, I mean, he had no friends. I guess the Free Live crew have been taken out. Where were the Dudleys? They've been showing a lot of support. They didn't show any support tonight.
See if the championship committee came out and said, here, we're going to ban Team Canada for ringside, then maybe Jarrett would have a fucking point. Because then he wouldn't be able to win any match. Also,
there was something weird before the match where RHYNO was doing his promo backstage and there was like a bang and he just stopped mid-sentence. He was talking about his little girl and he just turned around and looked at the fucking wall. Oh. He looked at the wall for like 2 seconds and then just turned back and continued his promo without...
Shane Douglas is like, what the fuck?
As if nothing happened. It's like, what the hell happened there? Anyway, guys, that was your turning point. I mean... Good opening match. I enjoyed the AJ Samoa Joe match, but everything else kind of sucked. The main
event was alright.
The main event was like... It was eventful, but you kind of just knew. I thought Jeff Jarrett was going to... Seen all these Team Canada bodies come out, I'm thinking, for God's sake, it's all over. No one's come to help RHYNO, and there's about 20 members for Team Canada. I mean, RHYNO's good, but he's not doing 20-on-1, no chance. I'll give it... I'll give it a 4 out of 10. I like the opening, and I liked. There's too many matches disappointed for me.
I'll give it a 4 out of 10 as well.
Team 3D and Christian, the two big signings over the past couple of months, and their matches tonight really did not deliver at all.
Fell flat.
Disappointing, because, like I said, they've been the two mega signings that TNA have managed to get over the past couple of months from WWE. Two of the matches that you're looking forward to tonight, and it just didn't deliver for whatever reason. So,
yep. Also, Bobby Roode, I believe, is injured. They pointed out they were making a big deal out of this. So, what do you think of that?
Bobby Roode's injured. Didn't see it.
I'm sure Devon squished him.
That is fucking James Storm, because Bobby Roode's in Team Canada. That's it, guys. We'll catch you in the next one. Till then, we've been Fog Wrestling. One of us knows what we're talking about. The other one knows hee-haw. But it's alright. It's a co-op channel, goddammit. Till next time. Peace.